Buried Treasure. Part 5. Getting to know you. Discover your inner feminine, anima, and inner masculine, animus, energy. Welcome, dear one. We did some profound work on enlightening our shadow. In this meditation, we are going to explore our inner feminine or inner masculine, which were previously obscured by our personal shadow. These were named the Anima and Animus by Carl Jung. They are found in the collective unconscious of the society in which you were born and grew up, and as such, they form powerful drives in your personal unconscious mind. After we bring these masculine and feminine energies in us into the light of our conscious minds, we can begin to discover and unite with our divine masculine and divine feminine selves. That is a different meditation, which we will do in due course. Before we begin this particular meditation, let's start by understanding the masculine and feminine principles. It is generally understood these days that male and female, or masculine and feminine, refer to characteristics rather than biological sexual genders. The Kybalion states that, and I quote, "This principle embodies the truth that there is gender manifested in everything, the masculine and feminine principles ever at work." This is true not only of the physical plane, but of the mental and even the spiritual planes. On the physical plane, the principle manifests as sex. On the higher planes it takes higher forms, but the principle is ever the same. No creation, physical, mental, or spiritual, is possible without this principle. An understanding of its laws will throw light on many a subject that has perplexed the minds of men. The principle of gender works ever in the direction of generation, regeneration, and creation. Everything and every person contains the two elements, or principles, or this great principle, within it, him or her. Every male thing has the female element also. Every female contains also the male principle. Carl Jung's pioneering work on the anima and animus grouped these principles into 4 stages for each gender. I will not go too deeply into meanings, as Jung's work is widely available for anyone to read and study, and I do recommend that you do that, as it is fundamental to your personal development to gain an insight into personal and collective psychology. Jung's work on archetypes, the persona and the shadow, will help you to understand yourself. The anima, which means soul, represents the repressed emotional self of a man. It is his unconscious vision of his ideal woman, or the woman who is his nemesis. This is based on the women who formed him, his grandmother's mother, his primary caregivers, his aunts, his sisters, his cousins and other women who he was close to during his formative years. It is also based on the archetypes of the ideal women that were floating around in the collective unconscious of the society in which he grew up. He will transfer his unconscious archetype of his anima to women with whom he falls in love and forms relationships, even if all the evidence points to the fact that the actual woman is not at all like that. This is called the psychology of transference. According to Jung, a man's anima depends on how evolved he is as a human being. Jung wrote that the 4 anima archetypes are as follows. Eve. She is an object of desire and a provider of love, nourishment, and stability. She is the sexy, pretty girl next door who grows up to be the archetypal homemaker and yummy mummy. Helen. She is also an object of desire. She is also intelligent and talented, although her morals are questionable. She is the archetypal worldly wise queen, very successful and sought after. She could also be the quintessential vamp or femme fatale. Mary. Like the Virgin Mary, she is purity and virtue personified. Desire probably cannot show itself around her. She could be seen as a religious or even secular teacher, a woman who is above desire, or to be blunt, sexual love, sexual feelings, or lust. Sophia. She is a man's equal, wise, and not an object, although she is extremely desirable. She has the spiritual and psychic gifts that come with being directly connected to divine consciousness. She is a spiritual guide, healer, and leader. A woman's animus, which means the rational aspect of her mind, is created by the significant male figures that formed her personality while she was growing up. Grandfathers, father, brothers, uncles, cousins, family friends, etc. It is her unconscious idea of what her ideal man should be like. It is also based on the archetypes of the ideal men that were part of the collective unconscious of the society in which she grew up. The animus in a woman embodies those beliefs that the woman believes are absolute truths. She will fall in love with men who personify those beliefs. Although the animus is unconscious, most women in the West, and now in the East, are conditioned to behave like their animus, especially in the world of work. In practice, this means that they behave like that all the time. A woman's animus depends on how evolved she is as a human being. When a woman falls in love or begins any sort of relationship with a man, her animus comes out to play, and she transfers her unconscious animus onto that man, even if it is obvious to everyone else that he is not like that. Jung wrote that the 4 animus archetypes are as follows. The man of physical power. This is a he-man, i.e., Tarzan, or any other male embodiment of physical supremacy. He is the protector and provider who represents security, safety, and physical satisfaction. The man of action and romance. This is an adventurer like the fictional character Indiana Jones, or an actor, rock star, or poet, such as Byron or Bob Dylan. It could be a warrior poet, or a king like Ashoka, or Akbar, or Shah Jahan. It is a man who is capable of planning, action, and profound romantic love. The orator, professor, or religious leader. This is a worldly man who embodies the power of the word. This man is a leader. He is Logos, the word, personified. These can be politicians such as Lloyd George or Barack Obama. They possess great power to sway the moods and opinions of the majority by their words. The spiritual guide or guru. This is a spiritual man who is a conduit between the spiritual and physical worlds. He could be a spiritual leader, a guru, or a shaman. This is Hermes in the Western Hermetic tradition. According to Jung, this archetypal animus is the incarnation of meaning, i.e., spirit incarnated as flesh. When 2 human beings form a relationship, whether it is male-female or same-sex, they are brought together by their anima and animus at first. It is this unconscious attraction, and how accurate the transference is, that determines whether the relationship will continue or not. These archetypal animas and animuses were formulated by Jung in another age, in which the collective unconscious of his society was infused with its own male and female archetypes. These obviously change over time, and according to the society in which the individual is born. However, you get the gist. As the anima and animus represent the feminine aspect within every man, that is the anima, and the masculine aspect within every woman, that is the animus, discovering and integrating these parts of yourself is essential to achieving wholeness. They hold the key to your unconscious wisdom, creativity, emotional balance, and capacity for meaningful relationships. Embracing both these energies allows you to transcend societal stereotypes and live as your most authentic self. Balancing the anima and animus allows you to understand yourself deeply. These energies highlight the parts of yourself that may be underdeveloped or repressed. You will be able to improve relationships because integrating your inner feminine or masculine reduces projection, fostering healthier connections with others. You will unlock creativity because the anima inspires emotional insight and artistic expression, while the animus sharpens focus and clarity. And you will achieve wholeness. True growth requires embracing all facets of your psyche, transcending rigid gender roles and stereotypes. When you honor both sides of your soul, you access your fullest potential. Each step towards integration is a step towards true authenticity and self-love. Let's begin the meditation. Find a quiet space where you won't be disturbed. Sit or lie down comfortably, close your eyes, and take a few deep breaths. Allow your body to relax, releasing tension with each exhale. Visualize yourself surrounded by a warm, protective light. As you ground yourself, picture roots growing from the base of your spine, anchoring you deep into the earth. Feel the stability, the nurturing energy of the earth flowing upward, grounding you in the present moment. As you connect to this foundation, remind yourself of your intention: to meet and integrate your inner anima or animus. Now, visualize a staircase leading down to a sacred space within you, a place where your inner world comes alive. With each step downward, you feel lighter, freer, and more open to the journey ahead. At the bottom of the staircase, you find yourself in a serene, magical landscape. This is your inner sanctuary. Take a moment to explore this place, to see it clearly and feel its peace. In this sanctuary, call upon the part of you that represents your inner anima or animus. You might say internally, I invite the essence of my inner feminine self to come forward and reveal its wisdom. Or, I invite the essence of my inner masculine self to come forward and reveal its wisdom. As you wait, notice a presence beginning to take shape. It may appear as a figure, a light, a feeling, or even a voice. Welcome it with openness and curiosity. When this energy fully reveals itself, engage with it as you would a trusted guide. If you see a figure, observe their expression, their posture, and their energy. Ask them questions, such as, what message do you have for me? What part of me have you been protecting or hiding? How can I bring balance to my life through you? Listen to their answers without judgment. If no clear message comes, simply sit in their presence, feeling their energy. Trust that their wisdom will unfold in time. After a while, imagine the anima or animus offering you a gift. This could be a symbol, a word, or a feeling. Accept this gift with gratitude, knowing it represents a piece of your deeper self. This gift will help you to guide your anima and animus into full consciousness. Now, visualize merging with this energy. Feel its strength blending with yours. For those seeking to connect with their anima, let the anima awaken your sensitivity, creativity, and intuition. Allow yourself to see it as the magical, glamorous vision that it is, so that you can begin to understand the deeper truth that it conceals. For those seeking to connect with their animus, let the animus empower your courage, confidence, and decisiveness. Allow yourself to see it fully as the embodiment of your deeply held conditioned beliefs, so that you can begin to question them if you wish. Pause this video here for a while so that you can dive deeply into the energy you want to understand. Press play again when you are ready. Welcome back, dear one. Thank your anima or animus for their presence. Slowly return to the staircase and ascend back to waking consciousness. With each step upward, bring the wisdom and strength of this encounter with you. As you reach the top, take a deep breath and open your eyes, carrying the balance of your inner feminine and masculine energies into the rest of your day. It might benefit you to do this meditation for 21 days, to truly understand the inner feminine and inner masculine that have been driving your unconscious life, and to bring them into full consciousness. And if you found that this meditation benefited you, please do like the video, share it with others who may also benefit, and subscribe to the channel. Stay blessed, dear one.